Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's me, Jessica, and I'm back again with another video. And today I'm doing a cooking video. I haven't done a cooking video in a while, and I'm actually making dinner today. And I just wanted to record what I'm doing so you guys can see. I'm going to be making some Jamaican style brown stew chicken, rice and peas, and some steamed cabbage and mixed vegetables, and some avocado. Okay, so it's only me. I don't have anybody to really help me film the video properly, so I'm just going to do it the best I can. I'm going to chop up the video a little bit because some stuff is self-explanatory, so I'm not going to film every single thing. But here, I just want to quickly show you guys what you will need. Of course, you're going to need a pack of chicken leg quarters. You can use whatever part of the chicken you want. You can do leg, thighs, breasts. It's really just me and my kids today, so I don't want to open up any more chicken. Normally I would do legs, thighs, and breasts, but I'm just going to do that for today. I'm going to cut the chicken up. I'll show you guys after this how it's going to be cut up. I'm going to cut the chicken into small pieces, and I'm going to wash it with some vinegar and salt. Okay, this is the apple cider vinegar and the salt. You can also use lemon juice. These are the seasonings I'm going to use. This is some chicken seasoning by Ocho Rios, onion powder, okay, some garlic powder, some adobo, some Goya adobo, black pepper. I don't have any Scotch bonnet pepper, so I'm just going to use this Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, just a little bit, some ground ginger, browning, okay, mushroom soy sauce, thyme, okay, and of course you need tomatoes, onions, and pepper. Some people like to use green and red. I don't have any red, so this is one of those things that you want to use what you have. Also, some real traditionally, that's why I said Jamaican style, because there's some things in here that I have it left out because I don't have everything. I'm not going to run to the store just to get every single thing. You can also use scallion, and instead of ground ginger, it's really better if you use fresh ginger. But I don't have those things, so I'm just trying to go off of what I have. And that's about it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to clean this chicken. I'm going to cut it up into small pieces, and I'm going to season it. I'm not going to actually show myself seasoning it. I'm not measuring anything. This is just using your own judgment. So I'm going to go cut up the chicken, clean it, and season it, and then show you guys that part of the video. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is the chicken seasoned. I cut it up, I cleaned it, and that's very important. It doesn't matter what type of chicken you make, you have to clean your chicken. You can use lemon juice, lime, vinegar, salt. If you don't have anything, everyone should at least have salt in their house. So if you don't have no lemon juice or vinegar, you can wash your chicken with water and salt. I like to use vinegar and salt, so you definitely want to clean your meat properly. There was some other seasonings that I forgot to tell y'all about. I'm going to use some ketchup. Okay, not a whole lot. Some people use barbecue sauce. I was going to use barbecue sauce, but I changed my mind. I'm going to use ketchup. I forgot to tell you guys about the garlic. Okay, fresh garlic is great, which I do have fresh garlic, but I'm really getting pressed for time, so I'm just going to use this minced garlic. And I'm going to burn some brown sugar. Okay. So, yeah, so this is what the chicken looks like. I did everything I said I was going to do. I didn't want to film myself actually pouring the seasoning on, because that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't have to go through all that. And after I put everything, like I said, there's no measurement. You know, if you're an old school cook, you just sprinkle, you just kind of, you know, use your discretion. So I really couldn't say it's a tablespoon of this, a teaspoon of that. You just use your discretion. And the cooking oil I'm going to be using is the canola oil. Also, another thing I want to tell you guys, when you use the browning, which is important because the browning is what's going to give it its color, along with the mushroom soy sauce, you don't want to use too much browning. I would even say with that, maybe a tablespoon or you know, you don't want to go overboard. So anyway, I've already put the oil in the pan. Okay, also again, I cannot tell you how much to use. You gotta just use your discretion. I would say maybe 4 capfuls. I'm using canola oil, okay, because the canola oil is a more heart healthy oil. It's way better than corn. I don't use corn oil at all. I don't even use vegetable oil. So when it comes to cooking oil, canola and olive oil is your best bet. But for these kind of dishes, you want to use canola, okay? Elijah, I need you. Hurry up. Okay, I need you to help me film. Just film the pot. If you do a good job, you can watch TV. Okay, so just film the pot. Alright, I got my son here. He's going to help me with this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this brown sugar in there. Okay, and I'm going to burn the brown sugar. I haven't used brown sugar before, so this is my first time doing that. Okay, after I'm doing my stewed chicken a little bit differently. Some people would actually take the onion, the peppers, and the tomatoes and the garlic and actually season it in the chicken. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to saute mine separately because the chicken is already seasoned. That's already going to be well seasoned. So, I'm not going to, you know, do that. I've already seasoned my chicken, and now I'm going to saute my vegetables separately. Okay, so I'm going to put some garlic in, about 2-3 tablespoons is good. And the sugar is going to give it a nice little sweetness. Come closer to the pot. Elijah, get closer to the pot. Okay, so I have my onion and brown sugar in there. I'm going to add my onion. And I'm going to add my green peppers and my tomatoes. And I'm going to saute that real good. What you're gonna see me do is once I saute this, I'm gonna saute it till it gets kind of soft, till the vegetables actually wilt. And then once that happens, I'm going to remove it from the pot and put it in another container. I'll probably put it in, you stay right there. Okay, once the vegetables have done cooking, I'm going to just put it in this container. And then I'm going to actually brown the chicken. That's called sealing the chicken. You don't want to just throw it in the water. It's going to have a much better flavor and finish if you brown it, if you seal it. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean in a minute. Okay? So I'm going to continue sauteing these vegetables. They're not ready yet because they're still kind of hard. Once they've softened up a bit, I'm going to pour them into that bowl. I'm going to pour them in here. And then after that, I'm going to show you guys how I seal the chicken. Okay? Be right back. Is it filming? Okay. Alright guys, so I'm back. So I've already cook the vegetables, as you can see. Now, the chicken, I'm going to brown it, okay? This is a traditional method. It's called sealing the meat. What I'm going
difficulties.
Okay, guys, so I'm taking the chicken and I'm putting it in. And like I said, this is my version of chicken. It's not everything in there is the right way, but I'm just doing it the way I know how and doing some shortcuts. Yeah, so here we just want to brown the chicken. And of course I had to add, I used the same pot you put the vegetables in. And really, now that I thought about it, I could have just done this first and then do the vegetables, which I normally do, but anyway. Okay, so, and put as much chicken as that will fit. Okay, which is very important. You really don't want to skip this. Some people just put the chicken and everything just together in one pot. I like to seal my meat. Okay, so I'm going to seal this meat, so it's almost like you kind of just, browning it. Make sure the fire is, pretty high. Okay, and I have my bowl ready that I'm going to be using to transport the chicken in. Okay. And I'm going to start turning it over. Once you feel like one side has been browned enough, you're going to turn it over. It might take a little time. I'm not going to film me browning all the chicken. I'm going to just show you this first set. And then I will do a separate video showing you guys how I make the rice and peas. Okay, and you see that nice color? This is the color you want your stewed chicken to be. This nice brown color. That's why it's called brown stewed chicken. Okay, and like I said, make sure your fire is high. After we've browned all the chicken, that's when I will put the vegetables back in, and then add my Scotch bonnet sauce and some ketchup, and I'll add the chicken in the water and we'll let it cook down. So, okay, so that's what we're doing. Still leave a little bit more time. Okay, so once you feel it's finished browning, like here's an example of a piece that's pretty much done. It's not cooked, but you see how it's brown on both sides. It looks like it's cooked, but it really isn't. Okay, so this is, I've sealed my meat. Okay, so once it looks like that, you'll start bringing it over to this bowl on the side. Okay, so I'm gonna finish browning all my chicken, and then when I'm done, I'll show you guys how I do the vegetables, add the vegetables and the rest of the ingredients, and then we'll be almost done. Okay. There we go. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I finished browning all the chicken, so that's how it looks. The oil is still on. I'm going to use the oil that's already in there. I'm going to add my vegetables that we made before. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit. I don't have any Scotch bonnet pepper, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the pepper sauce just to give it a little bit of hotness. I'm going to add some ketchup. So you don't have to overdo it. Someone said you could put I'm gonna just put a little bit, just a tad bit of barbecue sauce, not too much. That's it. Okay, and I'm just gonna stir that up. And it smells amazing, by the way. And as you can see, that how the sauce is red? Okay. So we have a nice little sauce going. Okay. There you look at showing them. Okay, this is what our sauce looks like. Okay. And all my onions are in there, my peppers, tomatoes, everything. Now the only thing left to do is to just pour the chicken in that we just made. Is it filming? Okay. And actually, let me put on my little gloves because the pot is hot. And this is the ideal pot to use, these kind of Dutch pots. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to stir. And all the chicken and the vegetables. You can even add potatoes to this if you want. Okay, but I'm not going to. And guys, it smells just so good. Okay. Even though the chicken looks like it's cooked, it's not. Because remember, all I did was seal it. I just browned it and sealed it. It's not cooked yet, because if you actually poked it, you'd still see blood coming out. So, alright, so now I'm going to do, I have some water here. Okay, now even though I have almost 2 cups of water, I might not have to use all of it. So you pour the water in until it's about halfway. Actually, I might need. As a matter of fact, I think I'll just pour all the water. Yeah, this is good. It doesn't need to be completely covered because it's going to steam out anyway. Okay, guys. Alright, so there it is. There's your stewed chicken. Okay. So I'm going to let this cook maybe for about 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Because I like my chicken tender. I like it to fall off the bone. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the heat down to about medium, and then I'm going to cover it. Okay, and I'm gonna let that cook. It's now 3:59, so by about 4:30, 4:40, I'll be checking it. We'll make sure that it's done, and that's about it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna move it to the back. Since it's going to be on there for a while, I'll let it cook at the back. Okay, guys, so that is the stewed chicken. Now I'm going to start getting my rice together, and I'm going to do a video showing you guys how to do the rice and peas. Okay, thanks, bye.